Parable of the sower, the other side of the same truth. Now, Jesus teaches the same lesson, but from a different angle. A sower went out to sow. The seed is always good. The word is always true. The opportunity is always valid. The difference is the ground. Jesus describes 4 types. 1, the path hears the word, never receives it, never considers it, nothing changes. 2, rocky ground, gets excited, feels motivated, but when pressure comes, quits. 3, thorny ground, this is where fear lives. The cares of the world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word. Bills, distractions, comfort, anxiety, comparison. Truth gets crowded out. 4th, good soil hears, understands, protects, nurtures, produces fruit, 30-fold, 60-fold, 100-fold. Notice again, God expects increase. How these 2 parables lock together. The servant with 1 talent is thorny soil. He heard the truth. He understood the responsibility, but fear, caution, and self-preservation choked obedience. He didn't lose the seed. He didn't lose the money. He lost the approval. Fear vs. faith. The real battle. Fear always sounds reasonable. Fear says, at least I didn't mess it up. Now's not the time. What if I fail? What will people think? Faith says, God entrusted me for a reason. I must steward, not hide. Fruit matters. This is why Myron Golden resonates. Not because he's replacing scripture, but because he's echoing it. Myron Golden, modern language but ancient law. The pillar from Myron Golden that fits here is simple. God rewards value creation, not value preservation. That's Matthew 25, that's Matthew 13, that's Genesis, that's Proverbs. Preservation feels safe, multiplication feels risky, but God calls preservation wicked when it's driven by fear. What God does not approve of, make this clear. Straight up. Look, yo, God does not approve of fear disguised as humility, laziness disguised as patience, comfort disguised as contentment, inaction disguised as wisdom, burying fortunes disguised as faithfulness. The servant said, here, you have what is yours. And God said, that's not enough. Why this matters? This isn't motivational talk. This isn't hustle culture. This isn't prosperity fluff. This is eternal stewardship. Every person will give an account, not just for sins avoided, but for assignments ignored. The question won't only be, what did you do wrong? It will also be, what did you fail to do? So the question today isn't, do you have a job? Do you have money? Do you have talent? The question is, what have you buried? And what kind of ground are you? Because the goal isn't applause now. The goal isn't comfort now. The goal isn't safety now. The goal is to finish this life having stewarded what God trusted you with, so that when it's all said and done, you hear, well done, good and faithful servant. Not because you were perfect, but because you were faithful, not fearless, but obedient. Where we are now, summary. Talents, fortunes, fear, inactivity, wicked stewardship, faith, multiplication, good soil, fruit. God expects increase. Eternity evaluates faithfulness. Approval is not automatic. It's stewarded. My mom taught me growing up that birds of a feather flock together, so send this to your flock where the freedom at.